Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. It's Maggie. This is Moon Directed. Welcome to this channel. Here we work with energetic cycles to see how we can best utilize them to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And today we're going to talk about that sun sign cycle of Capricorn. That runs from December 21st to January 19th. Welcome to the end of the old and the beginning of the new, right? It's Father Time. Okay, so a couple of things while I'm getting these cards out. I want to take a moment to thank you so much. I guess we're one with that one. For your support this year, for your likes, your shares, your comments, and for like some people sent me emails as I was working through COVID and my spiritual journey of healing that I had this year, and it was so nice to have this community here. So thank you very much for that. If you are a subscriber, wow, Mars is out of bounds, and it's going to feel like Mercury is out of bounds, and it's going to feel like a Mercury retrograde, and I'm noticing it, so hang in there. All right, so it's going to affect you. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, you're going to notice it. Okay. You got a bonus card. All right, so here we go. If you are a subscriber, thank you. If you hit the notification bell, you'll know when I upload videos, which I do on Mondays, and the sun sign ones will come out on Sundays. But on Mondays, you'll also be notified when I go live at 7:30 p.m. until 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. We do Moon Day Night Live, and the next couple of weeks, so on the 21st, what we're going to do is we're going to pull cards for this energy of Saturn and Jupiter moving into Aquarius, this big gateway, this solstice energy, this honestly the beginning of the age of Aquarius, in my opinion, and so we're going to pull cards for that. I have a really special deck that I rarely use. I'm looking forward to doing that. So I'll pull cards for each sign, and then I'll take questions, and then after that, we'll do that till we run out. And then on the 28th, I'm going to pull cards for health, wealth, love, destiny for each sign. And then if you are in the chat and you want me to do that for you until like 9 o'clock when I turn into a pumpkin, I'll be pulling those cards. So come and join, hang out, and let's see what's going on, right? So the other thing I want to mention real quick before I start is I am starting a curriculum called Discovering Your Destiny. It starts January 9th. The details will be on the community page. Check that out. It's super affordable. It's an opportunity for the next 6 months, especially that energy of the North Node in Gemini. This is primarily why I picked this time frame, because it's between the two sets of eclipses that are really ruling what's going to be happening and the changes and the shifts, and so you're going to be dramatically affected. So check it out, see if it's something you're interested in doing. We'd love to have you come along. The overall energy for this month is getting clarity about what your dreams are, and tapping your intuition. Wow. Okay, let's get into it. So what we have here, if you've never been here before, by the way, welcome, is the 9-card spread that I developed, and this is the key to the situation. We're going to cover thoughts, feelings, actions, past, present, future. I will clarify for each one of them, but the overall energy is this right here. This moon card in Lenormand is different than the moon card in Tarot. In Tarot, it's about confusion and not being able to see everything, but in Lenormand, it's about definitely seeing through your third eye, paying attention to your intuition, and having developing clarity about what your goals, your dreams, and your hopes are. And so it's actually a very nice card to have. It's very much the feminine, divine feminine energy coming through also. So okay, the key to the situation is perspective. We have the Tower card. The Tower, again, in Lenormand is different than it is in Tarot. The Tower here is security. It's have a higher vantage point. It's being able to see things from a distance and really navigate. It is sometimes, but it's in the heart space, so this isn't really going to count, but sometimes it can reflect working for a large company, but this is in the heart space. And so this is really about a change in perspective, seeing things from a higher point of view and understanding. This is letting this intuition guide your heart space to get a better perspective, to see, over the mountains and figure your way through things. In the recent past, you've had a lot of questions about how do I proceed forward in my life in a way that keeps me safe, that seems clever and self-sustaining. The fox always knows how to take care of himself. And so, this could be about business. It could be, because the fox oftentimes is really being focused on being financially secure and knowing what it is that you want and where you're headed for. The interesting thing about this fox, though, is he's paying attention to his intuition. He's listening to his spirit guide. See the little fairy? He's looking at the fairy, and the fairy's talking to him. So, and he's surrounded by fairies. And so lots of magical energy around this fox as trying to navigate and figure out what you're going to do. Wow. In the area of transformation, we have, we really might be talking about a business here or a job. Maybe there's a business you're trying to create that is really a big desire, a big dream for you. For some of you, that's true, because here is in the area of transformation, we have the bear, which represents financial security. It also represents spiritual support and guidance. And so in order to transform your life, I just want you to know, Spirit has your back, but this portends great abundance when I see that. So feel like your life could really be transforming. If you're thinking about some clever idea that you have that you're trying to figure out because it's really important to you and you think it's a business idea, this could totally be about business. Okay. And in the area of financial abundance and what are you thinking about? You're thinking about which way forward. But the stag is moving forward. She's looking back. So it feels like, so this is the rider, and the rider is usually fast information and news coming in, but nobody's moving here. They're looking in two different directions. And so I feel like while you're looking and planning to the future, a Capricorn season feels like we're all getting to the starting line, but I don't really think anybody's going to be really moving forward until we get to, there's a lot of reasons for this, but I think that when we get to sun sign season of Aquarius, that's when things start moving forward. And so this is getting ready to go. And so this is almost like the last look back. She's looking back, he's looking back. And so there is a need to really assess where you're coming from. This could be that perspective, right? So paying attention to details. Like, are you sure you've tied up everything? Is it time to move forward? Is this the time? Because that would be that energy of that eclipse that we just had in Sagittarius of letting go of long-held beliefs, to open yourself up, to plant that seed of intention, to be focused on the North Node, which is being curious and excited and wanting to know more about what's in the future. And so it could really be that there's just this need to look back and make sure that you've covered everything, that you're wrapping this up so that you could start moving forward, because that looks like fertility when I see a big old stag with all those horns on there, right? That is some serious fertility moving forward. Okay, so there's been a lot of anxiety around the obstacles necessary. How do I find my way forward? She's on a path through the mountains. But again, see all the little fairies around protecting, giving information and guidance. And so I feel like, the way through. And this looks like the mountains here to here. And so have you gotten through some of those mountains to get to here? Or are you here getting a higher perspective to figure out how to get through the mountains? Okay, in the heart space, you have the heart. So following your heart is the answer. Listen to your intuition. Your heart will choose what makes you truly happy, whether this is a place of work, a new creative idea, a partnership of any kind. So Capricorn season is your 8th house of transformation. So really you could be transforming any part of your life. I'm not going to be surprised to see the snake show up here. There is a need to follow your heart, to know what you want to do next, really paying attention to your dreams, and you will find your way forward. The obstacle has been how long it's been taking for everything to work out. The stork is long awaited change, and it's looking to the past. It's like, again, everything's looking to the past here. It's like it's waiting and waiting and waiting. Are we going to move or not? Like, is this going to happen? Like, is anything going to happen? And so what is required at this time? We have the whips. And the whips, okay, the whips to me, oh, this is so interesting. I've never gotten this before. Okay, so one of them's telling the other one what to do, and it's not listening. And the whips is about consistent, disciplined action, especially when it's in the place of action. And I feel like this is not listening to what other people have to say, but listening to your intuition. And you do what you know is the right thing. You have the higher vantage point. Spirit's got your back. They're going to carry you forward. Listening to what other people say, no. Right? And here we have the King of Swords. Well, I guess that's the King of Clubs, but he's carrying a big old sword there. I just want to say that this is about you listening to yourself. What other people have to say does not matter. You do, but it is going to require action. Everything this year is going to require our personal action. This is how we co-create with Spirit. Last year, when everything shifted and changed, it was like the pieces are all out there for us to pick up, and now we get to pick them up and decide what is the picture that we're going to create. Oh, I knew the snake was going to show up. That snake leads to security. This was the bonus card. So, transformation. This painfully slow process of expansion and contraction in order to wiggle out of the old life into the new life. Nothing is going to be moving quickly, but you are heading toward a sense of real security and safety here. That's the anchor. The anchor showing up in the anchor house, that's a lot of security. So, you do what you know you need to do. Other people's opinions, there's none of your business. You listen to your internal guidance. During this transformation, fairy dust is being sprinkled on you. That's intuition and wisdom coming through to you. Allow your life to be transformed in the way that you know, because you have that higher perspective in your heart space. You know what needs to be done, and you follow your bliss. You follow your joy. You do what really is your heart's desire. Oh, God. You have the magic guardian. Unlock the magic within. Much like fellow air sign Aquarius, they have the key to success by unlocking their magic. So do you. Unlock the magic within. Listen to your guidance. Plug your ears. Other people's crap has no value. It is your inner knowing, your higher self, your spirit guides. Unlock that magic. Tap that magic. That's how you'll know what it is to do to move forward. That's how you get to where you want to go. That truly brings the joy and the happiness into your life. That is so beautiful. The key to transformation is listening to your higher self. Act with fortitude and cooperation. So, disciplined action is going to be required. You're going to have to learn how to work with people. Don't tell them what to do. Don't try to boss them around. But also, be your own boss, okay? This is cooperation in the heart space. So act with fortitude and cooperation. This is Archangel Gabriel, which to me is very much about the energy of Gemini and hope. And hope. Hope. Part of the magic is going to be keeping the vision, holding that vision, that hope in your heart. That's part of the key, okay? That's part of the magic. Is staying focused on where it is that you're going, being willing to put in the hard work. Okay. You have released jealousy. Don't focus on what other people have. Everything you need is inside of you. You have everything you need. The magic is all inside of you. The guidance is all here. When you learn to be grateful for other people's success with the vision of, if they can do it, that means I can too. Because nobody's no greater nor less than anyone else. So be inspired by other people's success. Since jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, in the universe it manifests exactly what you affirm. Let other people's success inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Oh, interesting. I guess I didn't need to read that. Allow yourself to cheer other people on. That's that cooperation. But never doubt your own personal ability to be successful, because you have everything you need. Unlock the magic within you, and you have all the spiritual support. It's a matter of changing your perspective, of seeing things from the vantage point of, I can do that. Instead of saying, I don't understand it. They're no better than I am. Why do they have that? Well, they have it because they unlocked the magic to self-belief and self-love. And that's how they know they deserve it. You need to know you deserve it too. That's all. That's just a shift in perspective. That saying that our perception is our reality, it's true. What you perceive things to be is what you manifest. So if you perceive things to be scary, dangerous, bad, that you are unworthy, you're going to manifest those things. So instead, recognize that you are a divine spark of God. You are a co-creator of your own universe. And all you have to do is focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. Be happy for other people's success. Because, okay, so what I just saw was this long line of people, and they were stepping up and they were receiving an award, and then they step away and the next person stepped up. And so when someone has success, that just means you're next, the line's moving forward and your turn is coming. So you don't want people to be blocked. You want them to be successful. Success lifts the vibrational energy around it, which actually helps to raise your vibrational energy, and you being happy for other people raises your vibration even higher. And the higher your vibration, the more you attract in the higher vibrational opportunities. So you have acceptance, which is really funny because I almost said that with this. Part of this is accepting the shadow and the light. Part of the of the way forward is recognizing that, we don't get everything right every time, and that doesn't make us a bad soul. It makes us a soul that's learning and growing, contraction and expansion. So I unconditionally accept, cherish, and love myself just as I am. Okay? I mean, the fox, some people think he's a little sneaky. I think he's cunning and clever. That's my perception. What is yours of yourself? Choose the higher road, right? I unconditionally accept, cherish, and love myself just as I am. It's beautiful. All right, Gemini, you have a lot of transitions and changes happening this year with the North Node in your sign. Be willing to flow with them. Be willing to contract and expand, contract and expand, contract and expand. And you will find that 2021 brings about the changes that when you look back, you'll go, all right, nope, I owned that. I owned that. I made some changes that I needed to make, and now look at me. I shine. All right, you guys take care. I hope I see you on Monday night at 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S., and of course, I hope you check out the Discovering Your Destiny course on the community page. I think you'll get a lot out of it. All right, you guys take care. We'll talk soon.